alright, listen. Let me tell you something. Shout out to every single one of you subscribers. You know what I mean? All the returning subscribers and all the new subscribers. Like, honestly, big you up. Get me? Shout out to everyone watched every single videos. I know there's over 2,000 videos. Play is what it is. Get me? But yeah, now that I'm actually live, let me quickly notify other people, because mostly if you're going to be watching me live, you need to actually know why I'm live and all that stuff there. Do you know what I mean? So when I'm live, you've got to know, get me, because you get notified, and that's the whole point. But because of the time of day it is, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is let people know. So shout you out for watching right now. What up? Listen, let me ask you something. If there's anything you want me to react to, let me know. Get me? Happy holidays and that. How's your holidays been and that? Get me? Happy holidays. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you want me to react to, and we'll get to that. But in fact, let's do this. Let me react to something real quick. What was it again? Give me a second. And then I can notify people that I'm live. Did I react to this? I can't remember. I cannot remember. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I remember. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it August D. So if you're a BTS fan, hit that subscribe button. Get me? If you are a BTS army, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification, because you never ever know you know what I mean? What you suggest could literally be next if you're watching live. Anyway, let's go.
I took two things that I love, dancing and dogs, and I made them into a successful business.
What are the two things that you love? Let me know. What are the two things that you love? Anyway. Remind me of the Karate Kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's gonna watch the Karate Kid Legends movie? Let me know what your thoughts are. If you see my reaction to the trailer, like, it makes me want to go watch it. I can't even lie. You get me? What you saying? Cobra Kai is in it as well, yeah. But Cobra Kai, anyway, we won't get into that details there. But let's be real. It's good to see these things, but I also want some originality still. You know what I mean? Like, because you know what it is? I feel like with every generation, they still have something they can cling on to and say, yeah, that was my childhood, or that was my teenhood, or you know what I mean? Or that was my pre-adulthood. That's what I like. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Because it's easy for me to have that nostalgic moment and be like, oh, I know that is from the late 80s or early 90s or mid 90s immediately. You know what I mean? Because I remember Chinese movies was the ish. Like the karate movies, cold. Get me? I think one of them had more than one that was like with Joker and Van Damme and that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Have to get the subtitles up. Let's go. That bass line hits different. It just hit different. Okay. That look was kind of cold still. You know what I mean? I like to explain it. Like, let's go. Let's go.
때는 강제로 같이 속가 존나게 어이없지 싹 다 죽여 난 예의 없이 새끼 그래 너 예외 없이 flexing 난 없지 필요 다 없지 Who's the king who's the boss 다 알잖아 내
This guy
이름
looking like
이만
Mario
상
and that. Like, no. Listen, if there's gonna be a live action movie, yeah, for Naruto, let it be this guy. Let it be this guy. You know what I'm saying? Man looking like Naruto and that. Am I bugging? Let me know if I'm bugging. Just let me know if I'm bugging. Alright? Like, hear me. Let's go.
그 당장 놈의 목을 쳐
Okay.
대신 타 자 울려라 대신 타 자 울려라 대신
What
타
does that chitois mean? Like, I want to know what does it actually mean? What does that chitois mean? You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, I can do my own research, and you know what I mean. But it's so much easier when if you are a K-pop fan or a BTS fan or a fan of, I still can't pronounce it correctly, Augusti, like then or Augusti, then it's much more easier if you already know. Let me know, and you can let everyone else know as well in the comments. You know what I mean? It just makes more sense. But if you're watching live, again, you can leave in the live chats and let people know. Let me know as well. Do you know what I mean? And I'll just share it. You know what I mean? While we're live, get me. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Like I'm very much intrigued. Get me? Let's go. Let's go. Touch it twice. Touch it twice.
나를 덕이엔 이 나라는 아직 여전히 작아 누가 시간은 그 미래 내 시간은 더 비싼 듯 틱탁 빙새끼도 면상에 아침을 꽉 뺐 꺾임 적이 없는 맥
Was that a swipe at TikTok and that? I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm playing.
우리 박수 옆이 매일 장갑사네 내가 천천히 메꾸서 그런 이유로 약간 발달해 애잔하게 끝이 없는 재능이 없는 거지 뭐 원하는 건 모두 가졌지 이제는 물 더 가져야만 만족이 될지 내가 원했던
That part there, yeah, reminds me of Gladiator. You know when what's his name does that? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, if you know, you know, innit? I'm talking about Gladiator 1, not Gladiator 2. Gladiator 1. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Get me?
이 다음은 도대체 뭐지 그 다음은 그래 뭘까 심히 느껴지는 현타 위가 없는 현상 위험보다 난 이젠 강하대 맘보다가 이대로 쫓아고파 I'm a king, I'm a boss 새겨놓아 내 이름 이만 산
That's right. Talk your ish. I'm a king. I'm a boss. But wait till that though, bro.
난 이젠 강하대 맘보다가 이대로 쫓아고파 I'm a king, I'm a boss 새겨놓아 내 이름 이만 산 새겨줘 당장 놈의 줘 I'm a king, I'm a boss 다 알잖아 내 이름 이만 산 새겨줘 당장 놈의 먹을 줘
Okay. That's samurai though. Hey yo. Blindfolded. You know how crazy it has to be. Low key reminded me. No, this video, high key reminded me of, you know them. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it reminded me of those type of movies. I can't even lie to you. And then he uses it, Because you can't bring a G to a knife fight, basically. Bang. Yeah, you saw that coming. You can't even lie. I saw that coming. You know what I'm saying? I saw that coming. But what I do like is, when it comes all the way back down to the fact that the cinematography of everything. You know what I mean? I like the visuals in terms of, obviously it brought back that nostalgic feel for me. You know what I'm saying? But then it also is a thing of, even though the the pipe, despite where the setting was in terms of talking about that, the tone of it, it still was intriguing enough to figure out what's going on. Okay, why is this guy blindfolded? You know what I mean? Is he gonna get out of this? Even though he's saying he's a king, he's a boss. He pretty much proved that he's a king, he's a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like there's levels. There's levels, then there's levels. Let's see what the comments are saying though. But let me know what like movies, like karate movies that you used to watch or that you know of. Let me know in the comment section below. So you got another tune called High Jump or High Gum. I may get into react to that today or tomorrow. We'll see. So anyway, so I never diss anyone specifically. If someone feels targeted, then it's their problem. Sugar. Okay. The fact that he didn't drop any teasers and was trending #1 everywhere is such a young thing to do. I hear that still. Dame Dash calls Jay-Z ruthless and says he stopped. Oh, I'm sick and no, I'm not sick and tired because I'm gonna react to it. I will. Yongi, I'm thankful for a genius. Everyone, yes. This song and video. Oh no, let's do it this way. MV makes you feel like you are a king and you are a boss. All right, listen. Let me see what you lot said in the live streams chat. Don't forget, that's fine. We gotta keep it moving. What I wanted to react to though was I didn't get round to react to yesterday on the live stream. It meant to be what's it? DEE and Nella Rose. Now, which 8 days ago, Twitch Global, we're gonna go with this one. This makes no sense. Fresh and clean. Exclusive. You know. Anyway. So we're going to react to this one. Only 111 views. This can't be their official Tim Brav. Is what it is.
So what are you saying, though?
That's why. 70 subscribers. No disrespect. I want the official thing. I want to be able to read the full-on comments. Twix new advert. DEE. I'm actually confused. No, what's going on? What's going on? See that? Yeah. Okay, we move. It's fine. Get me? We're all about supporting our shows anyway. You understand? Big, small, medium, whatever. We all about supporting. So we're just gonna get into this one. But get me? Shout out to Nella Rose. Shout out to DEE. But dirty. Listen, if you are a DEE fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're already here, make sure you hit that like button. You know what I mean? Leave a comment in the comment section below or live chat in the live chat. Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. And if you're a Nella Rose fan, you already know what to do because you should already be familiar with. You know what I'm saying? You should be familiar with the settings. Let's go. But yeah, man, it's good to first of all, it's good to see DWE do another advert because he first did the IKEA advert. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me, and I'm pretty sure it came out more or less in December as well. I'm pretty sure it did, or was that the beginning of January? Like I can't remember the exact year, but I'm pretty sure. Like I was like, yo, a grime artist. Do you know what I mean? Like a grime artist. Trust me, dog. It's cold. Let's go.
What are you saying, Double?
Nearly
Hey,
rose.
stop the stir, man, like Spiral. Aye, grime to the core. Grime to the core. I'm liking this because even
Work on Twitch.
sorry, let me rewind that. Because I don't know. Well, if you are familiar, I did a reaction video to Chip, aka Chipmunk's advert for Old Spice, and he's thinking big man thing, isn't it? Still grime elements, they kept it grime. So I'm good. It's good to see elements of grime culture be embedded in commercials because I feel like we do need to see a new set of like people from the next generation of grime. We need to see it. Just like in hip hop culture, we always now see it, and that's only because it's more prominent in the commercial scene or commercial area, if that makes any sense, because you're seeing it on your TV, you're hearing it on your radios, you know what I mean? Especially seeing it on your TV, like on a mainstream level. Like if imagine you're casually just watching, I don't know, you're watching like Emmerdale or something, Coronation Street, and then this advert comes on. Like, first of all, you're gonna be like, all right, what's this? But then obviously, if it's your favorite chocolate, Twix, you know what I mean? You're gonna be like, okay, I'm intrigued. Oh, sometimes, depending on your age, it also does depend on the age. Let's be real. Like, you are naturally gonna be intrigued, be like, you know what I mean? Who is this? And even if you're familiar with that person, you know what I mean? Let's keep moving.
So what are you saying, Double?
Nearly rose. You wanna work on Twixmas? No. These special 5 days after Christmas, you don't wanna relax. Whoa.
I can't believe this, bro.
The festive season's over, you're
Right,
right now.
Nella
That
Rose,
Christmas cheating's
spitting
over.
bars. Nella Rose, the spitting bars, yeah? Hey. And I'm reacting to this 5 days after Christmas. Anyway, let's go.
So what are you saying, Double?
Nearly rose. You wanna work on Twixmas? No. These special 5 days after Christmas, you don't wanna relax. Whoa.
I can't believe this, bro.
The festive season's over, you're right now. That Christmas tree looks old. Here's a remote control to hold. Ooh. It's that time when you're not even sure what day of the week
You knew that ad-lib was coming. Ooh. Even if not, ooh. Dirty T. See, D-Double is the only one who can really get reloads from an advert anyway. I'm not even intentionally doing it because it's DWE. It's just that I naturally want to reload it. He is the reload king. He's the reload specialist. Let's go.
So what are you saying, Double?
Nearly rose. You wanna work on Twixmas? No. These special 5 days after Christmas, you don't wanna relax. Whoa.
I can't believe this, bro.
The festive season's over, you're right now. That Christmas tree looks old. Here's a remote control to hold. Ooh. It's that time when you're not even sure what day of the week you're on. Do not
for real. No, that is actually genuinely, that's 100% real. You know when the Christmas lands on a Wednesday or during the week? I promise you, you do not know what day of the week it is after Christmas. You just don't know what day it is. I promise you this morning, yeah, and I'm doing this live stream on a Saturday, but I now know that it's a Saturday. But it's like, when I woke up, I don't know why, it just felt like a Friday. And even yesterday, didn't even feel like a Friday either. I don't even know what day it felt like. That was the other thing. That's why in my mind I'm like, is it Friday? I'm like, huh? I was confused. But the good thing is, I like the fact that I just like the realism. Now let me ask. Listen, we're reading this up. And there's something said in the newspaper. I want to read that. Catch that.
So saying, Double.
UK has gone into ultimate Christmas. UK. So obviously the newspaper headline is Twixmas Times. Do you see what I'm saying? The Twixmas Times. Clever. UK has gone into the ultimate 5-day chill mode this week. Actually, when you think about it, if you live in the UK and you stepped outside, you would think, where is everyone? Because everyone's on chill mode. It's actually true. I knew that newspaper had to say something. There's no way DEE is actually wrapped up, like holding up a random newspaper. It has to mean something. Obviously, I'm not saying. Anyway, let's get back in the video. Let's go.
But Nilla Rose, you wanna work on Twixmas? No. These special 5 days after Christmas, you don't wanna relax. Whoa.
I can't believe this, bro.
The festive season's over, yo. Right now that Christmas tree looks old.
Okay,
There's a
so we
remote
had
control.
Twix as well. Okay. See, I'm seeing the fit. Like I'm seeing the. Okay.
It's that time when you're not even sure what day of the week you're on. Do nothing with your PJs on. Christmas time you can do what you want.
But you see, you see, that ad lib was coming. But.
Do nothing with your PJs on. Christmas time you can do what you want.
Wait, do what I want? Elaborate, please. D-double, I'm lost.
It's
I had never rollers actually spitting bars with DEE. In my life, I would never ever expect that. Look, listen, you need to understand, yeah, the journey of DEE. Let me tell you something. If you're not familiar with grime and you're not familiar with DEE, that's fine. You have to understand, first of all, these are two different generations, yeah? Different generations. DEE paved the way for Nella Rose. Nella Rose has also paved the way for many other people as well. Don't ever get that twisted. She's paved the way for a lot of UK YouTubers. That's a fact. It's undisputed. It is what it is. Yeah, people can argue all they want about it, but the facts will always remain the facts. In fact, some people know about Backtrack London, right? But if it wasn't for Backtrack, so Backtrack London helped produce some other content creators or you know what I'm saying? People, whatever, cool. That whole setup, that whole layout, that whole setup is because of Nella Rose. That's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Not to say she was part of Backtrack London. It's just the fact that that layout inspired that it was inspired by her. She was the one that was doing that first. It is what it is. But anyway, we won't get too much deep into it. But let's get back into me talking about DEE. So I just want to get that aside so you can really understand what I'm talking about. So DEE was part of a grand collective called Nasty Crew. Yeah? Nasty Crew also had MCs like Gets, aka Ghetto, and also Jammer. Like there's so many MCs. Stormin, get me, rest in peace, Stormin. Like, so many MCs that were like cold. Yeah, but listen, when it comes to DEE, you would have never ever thought this. One, I never thought he did an ICAT advert, but I didn't expect him to do another advert. If I'm honest, I didn't know. Get me? There's some things you just do not expect. So this is why I'm so gassed. And it's like, you know, when someone does something, you can compromise yourself, right? And I know this sounds wild. You can compromise who you are for the paycheck. Some people have done that, yeah? DEE hasn't done that. So much to the point where you're like, okay, well, look, because think about it, if you're incorporating the grime elements and even the back-to-back, because, you know what I'm saying? Because she's not like spitting bars. She's saying one or two lines in it, but it still feels like that back and forth feel like in pirate radio days, isn't it? You know, if you know, innit? You know what I mean? Let's go. That's all I'm trying to say. It's good to see this journey, innit? You know what I mean? But dirty.
It's that time to meditate, let's chill and order takeaway. Like, nah, not leaving the sofa today, got my headphones on under the duvet.
Oh, I get.
Hey, do you know how real that is? Do you know how real that is? Because it's so cold. Hey, nah, DEE is real. DEE is too real. Anyway.
Elaborate, please, D-double, I'm lost.
It's that time to meditate, let's chill and order takeaway. Like, nah, not leaving the sofa today. Got my headphones on under the duvet.
Oh, I get it, minimum effort.
Sliders banging at video games. Avoid the drama, bake a cake.
Not waking up early, staying up late.
Ignore the
Listen. None of roll is doing back to back with D-double-E. I don't think you understand. I know I explained it just now, but this is just too it's a two class, two level. Let's go. Hang on. Would that say D? Okay. Ooh, dirty. I'm winning out. One more time.
So what are you saying, double?
but Nilla Rose, you wanna work on Twixmas? No. These special 5 days after Christmas, you don't wanna relax. Whoa.
I can't believe this, bro.
The festive season's over, yo. Right now that Christmas tree looks old. Here's a remote control to hold. Ooh. It's that time when you're not even sure what day of the week you're on. Do nothing with your PJs on. Christmas time you can do what you want. But
And it's so interesting because if you're actually watching this in real time, in terms of watching this on advert, like you're watching a TV program, and then this advert comes on. I'm not saying that you don't have the element to be able to pause and rewind, because you do actually have that element. Well, you can't fast forward because if it's actually a live TV or whatever. But like the fact that you were in this era, because sometimes you can catch an advert, and then you're like, "Hey, yo," that for some reason that sounds. You know what I mean? You may be looking away from the TV as well. Sometimes that happens when adverts come on. It is what it is, right? So it's like when you hear something that, if it sounds pleasing to your ear, it's gonna make you be like, "Hey, yo, what's that?" You know what I mean? And then you pay attention to it more. Hey, this is too cold though. The fact that Nana Rose is going back to, I know I keep going over and over again. I chill. I will chill.
Wait, you are one? Elaborate, please, D-double, I'm lost.
it's that time to meditate, let's chill and order takeaway. Like, nah, not leaving the sofa.
D-double-E, yeah, this is the other thing I just realized as well. I noticed it in a different video when I reacted to the Grime Scene Saber tune as well. Like, he doesn't have his usual hairstyle with the high top in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's good that obviously he can change his hairstyle whenever he pleases, whenever he wants. That's fine, you know. But like, it's so, you know what I mean? It's still getting used to seeing him with those with a different hairstyle. I'm used to him seeing that with a high top. I'm used to seeing Jay and me, for example, with a black do-rag. You know what I'm saying? And no Diddy and that, but I'm used to seeing him wearing shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's these little, not even little, but these elements that you associate with someone, and it's like branding, in it. You know what I'm saying? But let's go.
So for today, got my headphones on under the duvet.
Oh, I get it, minimum effort.
Sliders banging at video games. Avoid the drama, bake a cake.
Not waking up early, staying up late.
Ignore the family, call your mates. Dinner time, but we're gonna have breakfast.
We're not gonna do that. Don't ignore family. Don't ignore family, all right? Do you know what I mean? Don't ignore family. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's Twixmas time now, we don't care cause it's Twixmas time. It's Twixmas time now, we don't care cause it's Twixmas time. Ain't got time for no tinsel rhymes, but about now it's Twixmas. Ooh.
No, I was waiting for that. Ooh, dirty TT. Hey, listen. See, this is the other one. I think, I don't know. Look at my reaction right there for cadet. You know what I mean? And my other reaction, no, it's not my reaction, but this is genuinely my reaction. You can actually see. I need you to put more views on that still. 12? Come on, we want 2,000. I mean, it's like over 1 million Cadet's original video, so like over 4 million, I believe. So if we can get like at least 25% of that, you know what I mean? At least 25%. But listen, I'm happy with whatever. I'm grateful for anyone that clicks to watch. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm even grateful for you watching this. You know what I mean? Like the journey. This is what I'm talking about, the journey. I'm very, very, very much grateful. Hang on, what is that? I think that's to do with okay. I do need to react to more South African stuff as well. But anyway, let's see what people say in the comments. If people have left comments. No, they have not. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go. This is another classic from D double. It's D double. All day make peas double. Hey, listen. And him D, and it's good to see Nella Rose do her. It's D double. All day make P. Alright, listen. If you know, you know. Alright, listen. I know. Listen. Alright, listen. What are your favorite adverts? Yeah, from artists or, in fact, from artists or any. I don't know. Let's just any celebrity that you are familiar with. Yeah, that you like. Let me know in the comment section below or in the live stream chat. Let me know because it's good to see these things because it does bring a smile on your face, and that's as long as you got a smile on your face. Get me. Let me see if I can actually. I don't know because this might have.
So what are you saying, Double?
Nella Rose.
Do you know what? I just want to go back to. I just want to see the comments. See, look, I knew it. This is why I wanted to see the comments. Wait, Nigeria beats Ghana 3-1. I accept it, even if it's not different. It's like the Chan thing. We're going to talk about that another time. I can't really talk about it here because I know it will get blocked. That I'm 100% know of. So I want to do that on another stream or something. How on earth can D-double-E make anything sound good? Because he's D-double-E, isn't it? This guy can make any banger, even an advert. Facts. Get me? Listen. Grime forever. Grime is always grime forever. But to see Nella Rose go back to back with D double E, your favorite MC's favorite MC is legendary. Because it really is legendary. It's like it's things you would never, ever expect. Like you never expect it. Listen, I'm gonna get into. In fact, I wanted to react to something else. I don't know if I've already reacted to that. I'm gonna see if I have. I probably have. But while I actually search for that, we're gonna react to something else because I can't just react to BTS and not react to Blackpink. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. Where was I? I had my list, all right? I have my list. All right. But yeah, it's so good to see. It's good to see that advert. That actually put like a smile on my face. It is this, but I want to do the dance practice one. Dance practice. Let's go. Okay, I guess this is it. Let's go.
Hey Meta, take a video.
James Blake is still about. What are you saying? Shout out to James Blake. Listen, I can't speak. All right, let's go.
잠깐 누가 시간을 좀 멈춰봐 뭔가 그게 어긋난 걸 난 느껴 애써 어색하게 웃어보다 이젠 그런 내가 안쓰러워 아니야 괜찮다고 말하지만 Don't know what to do without you 하찮은 이곳에 홀로
understand why sometimes the subtitles are um not in a language that I can understand. Do you know how to change that? Because that's crazy work to me. But anyway, I nearly forgot. If you are a Blackpink fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're already here, make sure you hit that like button. Yeah? And by the way, make sure you share. If you're watching live, make sure you share. You know what I mean? Sharing is caring in that. Let's go.
내 기억은 blue 사람은 변해 왜 나만 이래 오늘처럼 예쁜 날에 어떻게 이렇게 모든 게 벅차기만 해 Don't know what to do I don't know what to do without you Yeah I don't know what to do without you
Let them sing, but it's catchy. That's what I like about their songs. Their songs are very, very catchy. Like I said, bear with me while I know I'm looking at my phone. I'm trying to make sure I can actually find that. Make sure I'm okay. Maybe not. Anyway, let's go. What I like as well, I like the fact that even though it's a dance practice video, I do like at the back it has their logo, you know what I mean, their name right at the back. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that they let you know this is who we are. This is who we are, all right? I mean, we know who they are, but it's good to know that, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Oh, the subtitles are actually bothering me. I can't even lie. They're Dutch. They're Dutch. They are Dutch. Here's the thing. I don't know why. No. Okay. No. We're gonna figure this out because there's something up with the subtitles. There's something up. Anyway, let's see. There you go. Because before I was wondering, why is it so faint? Do you know what I'm saying? Why was it so faint? Okay, now we got that out of the way. Let's try and look for English. Ah, here we go. That was crazy work. Hang on. There we go. Do we have to start again? Let's go. We're starting again. Listen, here's what it is. Because I want to understand the lyrics. I can't be watching something and I don't understand the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I need to know what they're singing about. As catchy as I can understand them say, I don't know what I do about you. Like, you know what I mean? That's catchy, that's cool, but I still want to know exactly what they're saying in between the hook. You know what I mean? You got me hooked. You get me? Let's go.
잠깐 누가 시간을 좀 멈춰봐 뭔가 그게 어긋난 걸 난 느껴 애써
By the way, if you are from the same country as these women are, and the subtitles or the captions, whatever, are incorrect, by all means, please let me know in the comment section below, because the right information is the best way to go forward. Because give me the, yeah, let's go.
갈게 웃어보다 이젠 그런 내가 안쓰러워 Don't know what to do without you. 하찮은 이곳에 홀로 남아 그려본 네 기억은 blue. 사람은 변해 왜 나만 이래 오늘처럼 예쁜 날에 어떻게 이렇게 모든 게 벅차기만 해. Don't know what to do.
Don't know what to do about you. Hey, hey, next. Don't know what to do about you. I don't know what to do about you. Hey, Blackpink are too cold. I don't care what nobody says. Blackpink are, well, most people are gonna say Blackpink are cold anyway. And if you don't, I feel like there's something wrong with it. I'm playing. Everyone have their own individual opinions anyway. But like I said, they got catchy tunes in it. So it is what it is.
왔다 떠난 사람들처럼 그냥 우린 아니었던 거지 뭐 혹시라도 전화가 울릴까봐 괜한 기대하는 내가
You know, I was gonna react to the Ed Sheeran thing, yeah, but it's fine. I won't react to it because I want to just keep it moving. There's something else I want to react to, and I know that's gonna take a bit more time. So get me. So anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's go.
미워 자꾸 또닥거리는 시계 소리가 유난히 거슬려 애는 멀쩡해 보이지만 Don't know what to do without you 이런 내 맘 거울에 들킬까봐 그려본 내 입술은 blue 혼자가 편해 난 그냥 그래 오늘처럼 예쁜 날에
Alright, I'm ready for the hook. Let's go. Okay.
I don't know what to do without you. Yeah. I don't know what to do without you.
Oh, I think that's good. Maybe I need to be part of the dance practice so I can be in sync. Anyway, let's go.
I don't know what to do without you. You know I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do without you. 살고 말하지만 don't know what to do without you. 하찮은 이곳에 홀로 남아 그려본 네 기억은 blue.
Alright, shout out to Blackpink. If you're a Blink, hit that subscribe button already if you haven't already. Trust me.
Autumn sale is here.
Alright, listen. Let's see what people are saying in the comments because you can tell why this got 4.4 million, likes. We can tell why this has got 340 million views plus one. Yeah, it's probably a lot more than that. Get me? Anyway. They had a thing called White Christmas. Why did I not know about this? Anyway, so for new Blinks, thank you very much for this because technically I'm still a new Blink. Jisoo red long hair, 136. Jeannie black hair, 321. Rose blonde hair, and then Lisa gray hair. Jisoo visual lead vocalist, Jeannie main rapper lead vocalist, Rose main vocalist lead dancer, Lisa main dancer and lead rapper. Okay, thank you for that information. What is her name or his name? North Star Boys. Shout you out for that information. Don't know what to do without Blackpink. Hey, I was gonna write something similar, and I'm still gonna write something similar. Thank you for coming into our lives. My favorite new song of Blackpink. Let's go. After 5 years, the song still needs an MV. Wait, is there not an MV for it? Oh wow. Don't know. Hold on. Don't know what to do without reacting to Black Pink music ever since I came across their music. I do not know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real though. Because if you notice, if you are familiar, you would notice that at the end of the day, I'm always have to feel like I need to react to Blackpink. If I react to BTS, I've got to react to Blackpink. If I react to BTS, I've got to react to Blackpink. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things, isn't it? It is what it is. But let's brace ourselves and see what the homepage is saying, and then we can in fact, let me see what you lot are saying in the you know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep it moving real quick. Drake warns Kendrick, and you respectfully, we do not care. Lord Jamar goes off on Fat Joe for disrespectful remarks about him. I'm gonna be real, yeah. I don't know if I want to really react to this. I really do not want to. And the main reason why I do not want to is because, like, you know what it is? It's such identity politics is such a very delicate subject. And the reality is so long as you're not harming someone, so long as you're not abusing someone, that is harming someone, but there are different levels of harming. So long as there is no physical, no mental, no emotional, no spiritual, none of those type of abuse, none of that. It doesn't matter. Look, it's easy to because I know what it's about, and I don't want to get on. But I don't even want to talk about it right now. It's crazy. I'm just trying to look out for something. Kendrick Lamar had released 6 songs this year and are eligible for RAA Platinum. Not Like Us is 6 times platinum. Hey, hey, hey. Jaja Souls. If you know, you know. Legend. Why is this recommended to me Arsenal FC when I support Chelsea Football Club? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. In fact, let's do this properly. Let me I want to react to this. This would be another time I react to this. Because there's something else I want to react to. Which is gonna take up more time. So let's see. Okay, so there's 2 things we're gonna react to. Let's react to this one first, then we react to this. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm here now.
So here's how I became a master of AI tools at 40 plus. All you have to do is stop scrolling, download Cursive, use it for.
All right. So if you are a Dame Dash fan or Lame Dash fan, no, I'm joking. If you're a fan of, listen, if you're a fan of these guys, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, all the dialogue, hip hop culture in general, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, then make sure you do. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? I'm just here, man. Let's actually read what it says here. The title. The title is Dame Dash calls Jay-Z ruthless and says he stopped him from making money and compares him to a penguin. See, now, this is what I don't understand. I need to hear him say it for himself, because obviously the title can be misleading, but knowing all the dialogue, he rarely, if ever, he doesn't really lie in his titles. He doesn't do clickbait. You know what I mean? But I do want to say, like, as a human being, as an adult, as soon as you reach adult age, and especially with Dame Dash level of skill of how to be a businessman, and he's all talking this this entrepreneur talk, this CEO, this boss talk. Like, you should. No one can stop you from making money. What are you talking about? If you're gonna say, "You stopped me from making money from, from Rockefeller Records," then it is what. Then that's a different ballgame. That is different. You know what I mean? That's a different scenario. But if you're saying stopping you from making money, nah, you're stopping yourself from making money because there's so many ways to make money, and it's interest. That's how life is. You have to find your niche and find what works for you. Even if you have to become an employee, that is still making money. But if he's too proud to become an employee, that's on him. Let's go.
And speaking of Bleak, he's the one that started the beef between Jay and Nas, right? According to him.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I can't see Jay. Jay never got too mad over anything that happened to Bleak.
Nah, I've heard it I've heard Method Bleak say it so many times. He doesn't say it's because of him. He feels like it is because of him, but it's like he knows it's not necessarily about because of him, but because they say there was also talk that the beef started. Not they're friends now, but or not. Let's just say associates. Um, the the rumor was the beef started over. I think it was over sampling. Jay-Z sampling Nas. I believe it was over that. Sometimes it's always over something petty, but also it could be over a woman as well. Usually these things usually are. You know what I mean? Or sometimes it's just over nothing, it's just of competitive nature. I don't know. Until Jay-Z actually talks about it directly, and until Nas talks about it directly, which I believe they probably have, you know what I mean? Then we can say, oh, this is it. But if he says what he's saying is what it is, I don't know.
Or like shit used to happen to him sometimes. Like it might take a chain here and there.
Bleak chain was getting taken?
Yeah, it could have caught him. But I'm not gonna do that to him. I'll let him tell that story.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. That's how you do it. You say, I'll let him tell that story. Instead of saying, but this is what he done, this is what he's done that was so out of pocket. That was out of pocket because he's saying, this is what happened. But I'm not going to say it. Let Memphis Bleak talk about it. So now this is what's going to happen. The fact that I don't want to call it DJ Academics, but the fact that Academics has an issue with Memphis Bleak. Now Memphis Bleak, and the academic situation is going to go into another situation. Well, it may not, but Academics has now got more ammunition to talk about that. You know what I mean? So it's either Dame Dash knows what he's doing, or he doesn't know what he's doing. But like, if you're gonna say, like, he should just stick to the subject in regards to, like when the person interviewing him is saying, "Oh, I heard that Memphis Bleak said that the Nas and Jay-Z beef was because of him." All he had to say was, "No, that's not true. This is what happened." Or if he said that, if that's what he said, then that's what he said. I would advise you to bring him on a show, and then maybe he can discuss that with you and all that. Do you know what I mean? That's it. It may sound boring and less entertaining. I understand it, but I mean, Dame Dash is a grown man, so I'm expecting him to be grown and mature. Now I'm expecting him to be mature, like react in a mature way. But anyway, keep it moving.
Crazy, man. And I remember back then you made a comment that, Jay, he should have retired after Blueprint. What made you say that?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't
stop the
know.
cap, stop the cap. Listen, make sure you stay subscribed to this channel because I will post a reel. I knew there was a reason why I delayed posting that reel, and it's because of this moment right here. Always follow your instincts. That's what I'm going to say on this part. But basically, make sure you subscribe because you're going to be notified of when I upload that reel or that YouTube show. Because how on earth can he say that he does not know or he doesn't remember? Of course you remember. And for the most part, even though I will post a reel, I'm going to let that YouTube show or whatever I do is talking. But what I will say is, it was all like the anyway. It's been talked about. I'll just say that. Like,
Oh, I don't really, honestly, like, unless he's fucking my money up, I don't give a fuck what Jay's doing, to be honest. But when he's fucking with my money, that's when I be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already walked away from the block. Leave me the fuck alone. But I don't, only, like, what's going on now is like interesting to know what's going to happen and shit. Like, everyone's interested. But other than that, I never really cared what he was doing. I really don't.
How is he messing up your money?
Like, if I'm trying to sell something, him and his lawyers, Alex Shapiro, putting a false lawsuit on me, like, shit like that, devaluing anything that I have or trying to sell. But, or even down to like,
yeah, but that doesn't make sense unless it's the case of you owned something together and he has say in it. Then that's different. You know what I mean? That is what it is. But if it's the case where you have these other businesses, because I'm pretty sure he's got a clothing brand with, is it Rachel Royal, something like that? And then he's got his American New Network. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and then he's got his I think he had like the CEO of branding as well. Pretty sure that's his branding. Like it must be because I've seen him wear it. He wouldn't wear anything that's not his own. Um, he had like an art gallery at one point. Not even just a. He had a few or two or few. I can't remember. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, no one's stopping you from making money. Like, really? So you're telling me Jay-Z is going out of his way to stop you making money by saying, "Oh, let me see what Dame Dash is doing," like getting private investigator to look what you're doing, and you're saying, "Oh, so if it's this, cool, let's shut it down." No, 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 no. I don't believe that, and I could be wrong, but I just don't think it's legally possible. First of all, I just don't think it's legally possible. And then if that is the case, then eventually Jay Z will get his karma because that's how it goes. Like it's the same thing of when Irv Gotti tried to block or blackball 50 Cent, and then it got to a point where 50 Cent got to where he got to, and then look where they are now. I'm not saying they're not making money because they are, but it's not at the same heights and levels of notoriety they had back then, and they were making a lot of money. Keep it real. You know what I mean? Do you see what I'm trying to say? But anyway, let's keep it moving.
we were selling Rockware, right, for like 400 million or whatever. I was gonna make $40 million. And right before Tommy Hilfiger signs the papers, he makes an announcement saying that he's not fucking with Rockware, that he's only fucking with S. Carter. The whole shit up. And I just feel like he did that only because I was going to make $40 million. Like he just couldn't see.
No,
Like
that's
they
your
get so
narcissism right there. Because the whole point. Like I will post this later, like or at least within the next 24 hours. There's a reason for. I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not trying to be biased towards Jay-Z. I'm just saying, like, why was he not screaming this back then? This is what I'm trying to say. If something is true, do you know what I mean? There it will be a consistent word or wording from back then. You see what I'm trying to say? But let's keep it moving.
Mad if I'm gonna make money off the. Like every time I could have made a really big check, he's always stepped in and intentionally fucked it up. Every time.
Give examples.
Listen, don't ask me. Ask the rest of the industry. Like, that's why I got the fuck away. I mean, one of the reasons. Like Jay, I like the way I would look at it, like if you could compare him to like a character now, I'd say he's like the Penguin. He's like ruthless like that with his friends or people that help him. At least that's how it kind of rolled out.
That's what it's. See, this is what it is. Some people believe that he's Snake, he's ruthless, he's this, he's that. I still feel like Dame Dash, yeah, and I will keep on repeating this. I feel like Dame Dash is so bitter that Jay-Z has become a billionaire, yeah, to the point where Dame Dash feels like he should have been a billionaire too. But guess what? Shouldn't he be mad at Kanye? No, he's not even mad at Kanye either. He's not mad at Kanye. He's only mad at Jay-Z because he's thinking, like, because think about it, let's be real. If you think of a time of everything here, from when Rockefeller Records broke up or whatever, you have to remember, he was at one point, he was always blaming Leo Cohen. Always blaming him. Always. It got so bad to the point where I'm like, okay, I somewhat believe him because if he keeps saying the same thing. But then his stories changed. In fact, he even apologized to Leo Cohen and Jay-Z. But now he's back at it, dissing Jay-Z. Like, I feel like, when you're listen, I could be completely wrong, right? But like, when you're friends with someone, I'm not saying that he was friends with Dame Dash, but they did business together, right? And then you part ways for whatever reason. Then you see, or no, let's flip it this way. They see you become a success in different ways, different levels, this, that, and the third. Whereas they are not as successful as you. So you start to see how they're hating on you, especially from afar. You may not see them on a day-to-day basis. You may not hear from them on a day-to-day basis, but they're hating on you from afar. And then, but back in their mind, they're wishing that they never stopped working with you, and they just don't know how to say it. I feel like Dame Dash, he just needs to be honest and say, look, let's be honest and be like, Jay, I'm sorry. I appreciate what you've done. We did good business together. We don't necessarily have to do business again with each other, but if you can, do you know what I mean? Please help show me how you got to being a billionaire. Do you know what I mean? And I know it sounds mad that he would have to ask, but if someone has reached somewhere before you, surely you can ask that person. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure Jay-Z, like the godfather to one of his sons. This is the other thing. So I don't know. Dame Dash he confuses me, bruv. He confuses me. I could be wrong. He may not be bitter. Maybe everything he's saying is the truth. Maybe. Just maybe. But he did lie about the whole, the video thing. Like, we've seen you in the video, bro. We've seen you in the video. And one of those videos is without Jay-Z being in there. It's just Twister, R. Kelly, and you. Okay, there's few other people, but there's you. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
Well, again, I don't want to talk about this all day because all they're going to say is, you keep talking about it. Like, now you asking me questions about it. You know what I'm saying? So, what I need you to say is, I asked Damon questions about Jay-Z, Don't just put up Dame shits on Jay-Z or shits on them. You got to say, I asked this question and he answered it, but he did not just out the blue start talking about Jay.
But here's
And
the
we
thing:
talked about
no one in their right mind is gonna think you're just talking about Jay Z out of the blue. No one out of your mind is gonna say. But again, he has been on other podcasts here and other platforms and made sure no one talked about the situation with Jay Z. Like, listen, I don't want to talk about it. So they've respected Dame Dash not to talk about the whole situation. But then he goes on another platform, then he talks about it. Do you see what I'm gonna say? Like, sometimes you just have to think, Dame Dash, what do you want? If you don't want people to ask you about Jay-Z, then you just need to go to these platforms from the get-go and just say, listen, enough is enough. I know I have history with Jay-Z. That's fine. Every information you want to know or need to know, you can do research because there's so much information I have said about Jay-Z, about our dynamics. That information is out there. We don't need to regurgitate the same thing over and over and over. There's no point in trying to reinvent the wheel. If he said that and said, listen, now we can talk about other things. If you want me on your platform, fine. If you no longer want me on your platform because you want to talk about Jay-Z, now you know what it is. Now you know that all you want to do is create content about Jay-Z. That's it. That's how you do it. Now I could be wrong. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make it make sense. You can't just say what you're saying. Just keep it moving on.
about things, other things for an hour. Just for me, they have this. I think I don't think people say it. I think they're bots because everybody's been talking about this dude. I'm just not the only one. I'm the only one. If I say something, it's crazy, but I don't be wanting to hear it all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell the truth, but the way people usually end up putting things out is they make it like I just volunteered to start talking about it. But people are really asking me questions about them. So the question
I
I be
just say
wanting to
no. Okay, no, he's lying. Do you know why? Obviously, yeah, he's telling the truth that people do ask him questions about Jay-Z. That's a fact. However, because you have to remember at the start of the clip, at the start of this video, guess what he did? He literally, he literally was asked a question about Memphis Bleak, and then he went on to say about something happening to Memphis Bleak, and he even mentioned about Jay-Z not caring or Jay-Z this and the third. He mentioned Jay-Z's name. No one asked. No one even asked about Memphis, what happened in the past to Memphis Bleak or anything like that. It was just a case of what happened. Like, you know, if Memphis Bleak has talked about him thinking that he's the reason why the Nas and Jay-Z beef kicked off or whatever, then you have to say, you don't need to go off into a tangent and say, this happened, because it wasn't about that. And then you can say if it's about that, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, just think. Like, Dame Dash is, I don't know, maybe,
is if everybody doesn't want to hear me talk about Jay, why the do people keep asking me questions about it? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a setup for me for people to be saying, "Oh, he's talking about Jay again," and you know that. So I don't mind, but just make sure that's clear that you are asking me those questions. You know what I'm saying? Like when they posted up, no, Dame wasn't talking about Jay. I just asked him these questions, but he talked about a lot of other shit. I just asked him questions about his history.
after this here, but I'm gonna react to something else after this, just to give you a prime example of what Dame Dash can do. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
But it seems like it's a setup for people to be like, "Oh, you always talking about him." I'm like, nobody cares about him, man. They just keep asking me questions.
But why would he want to stop your money?
Gotta ask him. I have no idea. I think just people just be salty because I'm just happy. and they're not. That's what I be thinking. He's not the only one though. There's Steve Stout, there's Leo Cohen. There's a lot of them collectively that are like, we got to shut Dame down, and we got to do anything we can.
I think he's moving paranoid. Because when you have success in a particular field for a long time, because it was quite a long time, and then now you don't have that level of success anymore. And I stay with the level of success because success is like a piece of string. You know what I mean? You can't really measure it, really. You know what I mean? Because even no amount of money can account for your level of fame, your level of stardom, or whatever. That you can't. I just feel like with Dame Dash, this is the issue here. He's in a situation where I feel, like I said, I feel like he genuinely is jealous of Jay-Z, and he felt like he wished he was in Jay-Z's position. I know it sounds very wild to say, but that's just how I'm thinking and how I'm feeling, and I could be wrong. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying? That's what my instincts are saying, isn't it? Like my instincts are telling me he's moving like he is jealous, he's envious. Like, you do not need, like, again, if he just said, listen, no more Jay-Z questions, but he even said, I don't mind. So you're the issue. If you don't want people to talk about Jay-Z anymore with you, then don't talk about Jay-Z. Even me, I got to the point where I'm sick and tired of one particular culture vulture. And I'm doing my best to make sure I avoid doing anything regard to that culture vulture. Now, the problem is, because I'm also a content creator, there's some things I'm gonna have to do, but I'm gonna have to figure out my intentions behind what I'm doing. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Because I could see even like another platform that I was gonna do, like react to. I don't have time for it today, but like I thought to myself, rah, I knew exactly the route he was going, and I want to talk about that. But then I just realized this person has already talked about it, and I can react to it. Then I'm like, nah, it's giving that person what they want, which is attention. Do you get it? So why am I gonna give someone attention that I don't really tolerate or respect? You know what I'm saying? It's the same. That's how. Anyway, I could be wrong. I don't know.
And unsaid it in the Vlad interview, and look at Vlad. Like, why is Vlad so butthurt? Like, on some level, I'm just starting to, no disrespect to gay people, I'm just starting to think he's gay. I thought because he was a Fed, but it's like when a man is too petty and does things that seems like something that like scarred girls should be doing, I just be like, they must be gay, because it's just gay. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's getting paid like Vlad to talk about me in every interview, talk about my money, talk about my pockets, talk about everything. Unless someone's paying him to do that, or unless he has some intent, and I don't want this to be the case, but I think he's the police. But unless it's just gay. That's my thing. Everybody that acts like that is just gay. No disrespect to gay people. I just feel like if you're going to be gay, you should tell people you're gay so they can know how to deal with you. But don't act like you're not and then be doing gay shit.
Life can be tough, so look after yourself. Drink AG1.
Oh, this kept on, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's like, what are you talking like what are you talking about? It's like, what are you talking about? Like, and the thing is, the other person he's talking about, I know he's talking about. I say, who's that? I know he's talking about. This one that I say, he's just giving him free promo. This is my thing. But the thing is, it's like he actually is generally getting paid because he knows what works. He knows if he talk about certain people, this, that, and the third, he knows he's gonna get views. He knows he's gonna get paid. He knows what he's doing. That's just unfortunate facts, all right? That's just unfortunate facts. Yeah, he knows what he's doing, and you have to respect that way he's doing it. When someone knows what they're doing, they know what they're doing. My thing is though, if you don't support it, you don't none of that, then you don't pay no mind. And I'm surprised he paid it mind. So I don't know. Let's see what people are saying in the comments though. Gonna be interesting what people say. World Star Hood Olympics, yeah. See, this is what Dame Dash should be doing. He should be linking up with Freeway again. You know what I mean? Linking up with Young Chris. I'm pretty sure Young Chris got a tune with Redman, or is it Method Man? I'm pretty sure I've seen a video out there like that. Anyway. LMAO, the title was crazy after he asked. I don't even know what that thing's been. Art did not follow directions. He didn't. He just went on his own route. I hear it though. I hear it. Title of the video is exactly what dude said he didn't want though. And this is why I respect Art. You know why? Because it's not about the title. That title, I said it at the beginning. I said Art does not do clickbait. He says it what it is. He doesn't do clickbait because that's didn't he not say? Did he not just say Jay-Z is ruthless? It's stopping. And didn't he not say he's stopping him from making money and compares him to Penguin? Did he not say that? It's not like, what do you want Art to do? I asked Dame Dash about Jay-Z, and this is what he said. You got to remember, for those who do not know, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to the title, you have 100 characters. Yeah, 100. And it's not easy to come up with a title that is captivating, let alone, you know what I mean? You know, like there's so many elements you've got to think about. And the fact that he was able to come up, he just come up with something that is so direct. And most of these videos are in the same similar fashion, regardless of who he is interviewing. It's straightforward, straight to the point. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep it moving. I'm going to show you exactly what he should have done. Big Pun wife walk off. I don't even know which one it's from. Let's put.
What took you so long? I just really was on hiatus. Like I really didn't care to do interviews for a long time. Right. So when you approached me, at the time I was like, I don't know what was the vibe, and I'm like, all right, let me do this interview. But then it took long. Like I moved out west, and then I got injured my leg, and it was just
so just for those who don't know, Big Pun's wife is called Liza Rios or Lisa Rios. And if you didn't know, Big Pun is or was a rapper, like one of them, like a lyrical monster. And basically he was in a crew called, I can't even say that word on this thing, I can't even lie. But he was in a crew with Fat Joe and also Remy Ma. Who else is in there? Cuban Link. No, not just 50 Cent's Cuban Link, but Cuban Link. Who else is there? There was quite a few people in there that was in there. There was a number of people in terms of the front line in terms of music. But in terms of the other stuff, there was many. But so that's that I want to get out of the way. So basically, Fat Joe, see look, Lisa Real walks up and asks about Fat Joe. Yeah? This is how she should be moving. Obviously, the title says it what it is. But we're just going to get straight into it so you understand everything that is being said. All right? Everything. So whether you're a Fat Joe fan, hit the subscribe button. Whether you're a Big Pun fan, hit the subscribe button. Hip hop fan in general, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. And make sure you like, by the way. It helps with the algorithms. Leave a comment in the comment section as well. It helps with the algorithms. Get me? And by helping with the algorithms, you're helping me create more content. You understand? Because before I was just reacting to music, and now I'm reacting to things like this because the things anyway, everything is picking up. That's all I can say.
Just not being in the space of wanting to do interviews. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
I just taking that time for myself, which I
Right.
never taken before. So, you know, I was like, fuck everybody else.
Right. But I thank you so much for you coming
Nah,
in.
definitely.
You know, and you know, I just want to start off. What's good with you and Fat Joe, yo?
Look, I just
Yeah.
want to start off. What's good with you and Fat Joe? Not even how have you been? You know what I mean? Because obviously, your husband is known as one of the top MC till this day. Yeah, and now obviously his son, like your son, is also a great lyricist. Like his dad, how does that feel for you? Like as a mother, like the fact that he's just like his dad as like a lyrical monster. Like it's things like that. Ask those questions. That's like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe because I'm just that curious as a hip hop like culture head. You know what I mean? Like I just want to know these type of questions. I don't care about what's good with you and Fat Joe. Like she would talk. Like if you want to know the information, if there's any discrepancies between her and Fat Joe, cool. Ask that question, but there has to be like a way to ask these questions. You just can't go straight in like that. You can't just do that. You can't. But anyway, we here.
Yeah.
This is you coming in spicy, coming in
Not
hot.
even spicy. Like, yo, what's really good with you and Fat Joe?
I mean, I don't
Like,
know,
seriously.
but I mean, you know the story. I mean, the story's out there. I don't know what else.
You see? Remember what I was saying with the whole Dame Dash situation or Lane Dash, because he's moving like a lane. Yeah? That's all you have to say. Look, the story's already out there. I've already spoken. So if you want that information, it's out there already. That's all you have to say. Let's go.
There is nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, Pun was signed to him. There was a contract, you know.
Right, not to cut your wisdom off, but to me, if it wasn't for Fat Joe, I don't think that you know. I'm so grateful that Fat Joe put him on.
Mm-hmm.
Like real shit, because
Right.
I don't think that honestly, in my eyes, Fat Joe wouldn't be where he's at if it wasn't for. I mean, Big Pun wouldn't be where he's at if it wasn't for Fat Joe.
Right.
Do you don't see it like that?
I see it as
The other way around.
I mean, again, Joe was doing his thing back in the day, you know, and Pun had a lot of respect for him because he was a Boricua in the Bronx doing his thing. And, you know, Pun made it his business to find Joe so that he could hear him rhyme. And, you know, and
I've heard that story before. Like Fat Joe actually has talked about that specific story. I remember him talking about that on Drink Champs. I remember him talking about it on another podcast. Like he's talked about this story before. So those that say that Fat Joe caps, stop the cap.
it was undeniable. Joe signed him, you know, and Joe signed him, and he was just and Pun, you know, did his thing. You know, he was all, you know, Pun was already Pun. He was his own creativity. He did his own rhymes. He had styled his own stuff. Like he was his own entity. You know what I'm saying? So
I get it.
you know, but yeah, and at the same time, like I feel like yeah, Joe put Pun in a great position. Like he knew the contacts. He got him, you know, where he needed to be, you know, musically, you know, in the business. So yeah, we could never take away from what Joe did. You know what I'm saying? I never was taking anything away from what he did. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he put you know Pun in the right room in the right places.
I'm
And
glad we're actually hearing us speak about this as well, like now as well, especially. Only because, yeah, I think people need to understand and realize that you can have discrepancies with someone despite them really putting you or your family or whoever in certain positions at the beginning. Do you get it? You can still have discrepancies. Like I don't know. That's how life is. Sometimes, like that's you said, there was a contract. Do you know what I mean? Like, and sometimes if there is, like, I'm gonna let her talk, obviously, but it's a thing of you gotta understand that. Look at the way she's handled this, and I'm not trying to compare her and Dame Dash because it's obviously two different situations. But again, and in the past, Dame Dash said he hasn't had a problem. He doesn't have a problem with Jay-Z. But now he's trying to say he has a problem with Jay-Z because Jay-Z stopping his money. So then that's the other issue. But he doesn't like, I don't know. Let's keep it moving though. It's like she's handling this in a very mature way because she's mature.
Then, got him to where he was at. But at the same time, if it wasn't for Pun, Joe would have probably faded out, because if another label would have signed Pun, I feel Joe probably would have faded out in the back. But to know the fact that I know that Pun gave Joe, all right, we're going to call you Don Carter Jr., and then wrote.
Yeah, I don't think. See, here's the thing. I don't think he would have faded the back because look at him now. Do you get it? I don't think that. I could be wrong. I don't think that. I feel like Fat Joe would have still found a way. You know what I mean? Because he still would have found a way. Like being signed to a major or not, he would have found a way. That's what I'm thinking, and I could be wrong. But if she's saying her husband gave him that nickname, hey, it is what it is. Because look, didn't Busta Rhymes? His name was given because his name was given by Chuck D. So
and wrote everything after that. You know what I'm saying? So everything. Everything. The whole Don Carter Jr. album, everything. He just wrote everything. You know what I'm saying? So,
but at the same time, I feel like if he's better and like Fat Joe could do that, I think that's a smart move for even.
Oh no, Joe's a smart man. He's a smart businessman. I never said that. He's a very smart businessman. I was like, relevant all these years.
I'm putting you on.
You see, again, look at the maturity of how he's saying that Joe is a smart businessman. You're not hearing Dame Dash saying Jay-Z is a smart businessman. He's saying, oh, he's ruthless. He's like the Penguin. What are you talking about? Like, seriously, let's go.
Help me write. Like, if you're better, like mine is, why not? And because I'm trying to really, because what's taking so long? Like, I don't understand. Like,
so long of what?
To get to build that Big Pun's legacy, to get y'all together. For me, you and Fat Joe, like, why is it 20 years? How long? And you guys still haven't managed to really settle. And he said that
he's hesitating to answer the question. What he needs to be straight with his line of questioning. You have from what I know, you have discrepancies with Fat Joe in regards to the whole legacy thing. But did he get paid? This, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. I don't know what the full thing is. I don't want to take anything out of context. All right. However, what I will say is this. Do you know what I mean? If he was not hesitant, maybe, you know what I mean? Because look at her face. She's her face and her body language, get to the point. Get to the point. I don't want to talk about this guy, but let's get to the point. But because she's still handling it in a mature way. She's still saying he's a good businessman. I'm not going to put nothing past him. You know what I mean? Like, he's a good rapper. I'm not going to put that past him. So it's a thing of, it wasn't, and she's like, if it wasn't for him, Big Pun, do you know what I mean? His legacy wouldn't be what it is. There's the way she's handling it is so respectful right now. She could have easily walked out earlier, but again, the fact that she's calm, she's composed, she okay, let's just get these questions out of the way and then we can talk about other things. You know what I mean? That's how it seemed like to me. We're 3 minutes, 50 seconds in, or 51 seconds. And the vibe I'm getting, hey, yo, listen.
He wants just an apology. You can't do that? As in...
Are you serious?
No, I'm asking you.
Why would I give him an apology after what he put my family through and what he did legally?
Was it legally?
Why would I give him an apology after he did what he did to my family legally? See, she's not trying to say it was illegal or whatever, because again, it was a business, it's contract. It's unfortunate, but the thing is, the way, you know what I mean? The way that Fat Joe moved, the way he talked, you would think that he wouldn't be moving like that. And he really does owe her apology and deserves to give her full respect and give her, you know what I mean? So it's up to him to call. So it's up to the person interviewing her to sit Fat Joe down while he's on these podcast tours. Yeah, while he's doing podcast tours, sit him down and ask him everything directly. Don't be shook. Don't be shook, because he sounded. I'm not gonna lie, he sounds shook. He sounds shook, but I get why he's shook, because he doesn't want to get slapped and playing.
After what he put my family through and what he did legally.
Was it legally? Like how?
You know what? Can we stop this for a second?
Yeah.
I'm leaving this interview.
What?
Because this is like a whole Fat Joe situation now.
No.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off of this. I'm not comfortable, and I'm leaving.
She done the right thing. She literally done the right thing. Because if you're making it about someone, like, look, over 4 minutes and 19 seconds, and you're still talking about Fat Joe. Make it 1 or 2, 3 questions about Fat Joe, cool, and then move on. But the way he started, like, it was unnecessary. Look, this is what Dame Dash or Lame Dash should have done. He should have said, you know what, listen, I'm tired of these Jay-Z questions. Like, I'm out of this. Look, do you know what I mean? I'm a grown man. I shouldn't be talking about grown men. Like, the way that he normally talks. Men shouldn't be talking about men. I don't want to be a chatty patty. Don't want to be doing this and that. If you want to talk to me, let's talk about me and my business. Let's talk about how we can get your business going. You know what I mean? Or help your business grow and sustain. If you want more people to interview on your platform, then just let me know who you want to interview, and I will connect the dots. If he said that, cool. You know what I mean? But it's like I know I'm comparing the two, but it's just that I'm just thinking to myself again, maturity. I don't even know how old Dame Dash is, and I don't know how Lisa Rios is, but you know, they're clearly at an age where they're at. Wisdom comes at any age, let's be real. But they're at an age where they know better, so they should do better. They're at that age. Yeah, and I don't know if Lisa Rios is media trained or to the point where she's comfortable with media in general. But Dame Dash is 100% comfortable with media. So he should already know how the media is going to be. He should already know that they're going to always ask him about Jay-Z. So he should always prep the people that's interviewing him. Look, don't talk to Jay about me about Jay-Z. If you do, these are the consequences. It's funny because there was another interview I watched with someone that is quote unquote cancelled. And I know you're thinking of now, but it's like, I'm not going to say their name. It's like Candyman, you can't say their name. But like, at the end of the day, like, it's like the end of the day, or Beetlejuice, should I say? It's like, when you think about it, yeah, they walked off. In fact, there's another one, Mike Tyson. He's another prime example. I'm not even going to watch it because I ain't got that much time. But anyway.
No, I'm asking you.
Why would I give him an apology after what he put my family through and what he did legally?
Was it legally? Like how?
You know what? Can we stop this for a second?
Yeah.
I'm leaving this interview.
What?
Because this is like a whole Fat Joe situation now.
No.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off of this. I'm not comfortable, and I'm leaving this interview. You're not gonna put me in a situation where now I'm gonna be recorded and this is gonna go everywhere, and you come in and how with this whole Fat Joe stuff.
No, if you don't want it to talk about, if you don't want it, then you could have just said it.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm really good off this. The way you're coming off and your attitude and the way you come off, you're siding with I'm not gonna sit here and explain everything that my family went through and what I had to go through to fight for Punch's rights and my kids' rights. That's my godly right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And I won't.
Nah, I'm good. You fucked up. You fucked up on that one.
She really did the right thing. And she's right. It's a godly right. You know what I mean? She's absolutely right. This is what I wanted to react to. The full interview, by the way. But that would be another day. That would be another day. I thought I could have time to do it, but obviously time just gets away from me. Lisa Reels confirms Nori is controlled by Fat Joe. Wow. See how they've done that? Anyway. Damn, Lisa doesn't even do interviews, like barely, and you had her on your show and you fumbled the bag, the ball. It's true, you fumbled. Dude, I unsubscribed. You see it there? Weirdo. And then you double disrespected her by trying to embarrass her by putting this out, thinking people was gonna be on your side. See, do you see how that's how some people are? They're such lames. But at the same time, I'm glad it's out because it goes to show you need to stop disrespecting people. Respect their rights. If they don't want to talk about something, respect their rights and don't talk about it. Or just say, listen, I know you don't want to talk about it, but just for, even if it's for an educational point of view, you can let them know it's for an educational point of view. This is why you want, like sometimes you need to explain something to someone for them to give you the information. And they may give it to you like freely, or they may be like, nah, I'm uncomfortable talking about this, and I don't want to talk about it. Then you got to respect it and talk about other things. There's other things to talk about. Like I said, there's things to talk about in regards to her son. I want to hear, you know what I mean, about her son's experience in the industry. How does it feel? Does it feel like he's trying to live up to being a great MC like his dad? And obviously, you know, the fact that his dad, you know what I mean, is such a revered MC. How does he feel? Like, there's things I really want to ask that, and because obviously he's a mother as well, and you know how mothers have that love for their son. So it's like, how proud is she that she's following, that her son is following her dad? Sorry, how proud is she that her son is following his dad's legacy? You know what I'm saying? Because not every, but most children want to be like their parents when they grow up. Do you know what I mean? So if he's able to be an MC, it's just cold, but he actually genuinely is a cold MC. There's one thing to try and be like your dad. He's also an MC, and you're not as good. But there's also a point where your dad's an MC, but you're also just as dope, or even doper. Like J1 is a great example. He's just as great as Jadakiss, just as great. If you listen, and then Method Man's daughter as well. I forgot her name. She's a cold MC too. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right, we're gonna get into. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna react to one more thing, just one more, because I mentioned a two-part one. Mike Tyson walks off interview. Yes, this one. Is it this one? So listen, if you're a Mike Tyson fan, hit that subscribe button. If you're a Iron Mike Tyson fan, hit that subscribe button. If you're already here, like that, but like, follow, subscribe, do all that. Share. I wasn't going to react to this here, but I thought, you know what? While we're here, you know what I mean? Like, I need to react to more Mike Tyson content. So here we are. Let's go.
All right, welcome back. Many of you probably know that Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight champion, is in town, and he met up with Mayor Rob Ford. Well, he joins us right now with his promoter, Alex. Thanks for joining us, both of you. I'll start with yourself. Many are wondering, how did that happen, this meeting with the mayor?
I have no idea.
It's my fault again.
No, at the end of the day, he is the mayor of the city. Mike Tyson is here to promote the first ever performance in Canada. And when I had Sugar Ray Leonard come to Montreal to launch the book, we went to the mayor's office. We're here. It's an habit. We go see the mayor.
And this is the first time probably in the history of Toronto where the mayor is bigger than the whole city. You know, he's the biggest celebrity than everybody in the city. Everybody wants to see the mayor. And he's a really dynamic character.
Right. So did you...
When it comes to Mike Tyson in interviews, you know when he's just in this calm mode? You know what I mean? It's like, it's a calm mode. Like, it's calm. Do you know what I mean? Look, everyone's all happy. The calm before the storm. Let's go. Anyway.
Did you read up on him? You sort of would follow
No,
him?
I didn't read up on him. I watched him on television.
Right.
You know what I mean? In the States, I mean, you know, he's a big hit in the States. He's a big hit.
Now, some of your critics would say, you know, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, you know, because it's negative and you're being negative. And I met the mayor,
right,
and nothing they can do about it.
We actually had a really good time.
I think it does he walk out of this interview. I can't remember whether he walks out of this interview or not. Again, it's how you handle the interview. You understand? That's one thing. It's how you handle it.
We talked about George Travallo, who's a legend in your city, great man with whom Mike spent quite a bit of time yesterday talking about his highs and lows.
So
he's actually look how calm he was here. Look how calm Mike Tyson was to the point the person answering the question. Look how he automatically just switched. Like he's agitated now. Like he's agitated. You know when you feel like you need to say something, you need to get something off your mind. Like, let me just tell this person about himself. Like,
you know, because it's negative and you're being negative.
The rapist, this could hurt his campaign. Now, some of your critics would say, you know, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, you know, because it's negative and you're being negative. And I met the mayor,
right,
and nothing they can do about it.
We actually had a really good time. We talked about George Travallo, who's a legend in your city, great man with whom Mike spent quite a bit of time yesterday talking about his...
Look at his facial expressions. You cannot tell me that Mike Tyson's like agitated. He's like, I need to calm myself down. Like, but I still need to say something. You know what I mean? Obviously, he said something straight away. You know what I mean? But like, it feels like it's not enough. Something else needs to be said. You know what I mean?
His life, highs and lows.
It's so interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that comment.
Come on.
No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
You know,
he was agitated. Look how the mayor, the mayor obviously back then was talking. He was calm, he's composed, he was responding, whatever. And Mike was like, I know he's talking. I know I respect this guy, but when should I cut him off respectfully to tell this guy about himself? Like you saw it in his facial expressions. Like, let me read it out again. Hold on.
There's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, you know, because it's negative and you're being negative. And I met the mayor,
right,
and nothing they can do about it.
We actually had a really good time. We talked about George Travallo, who's a legend in your city, great man with whom Mike spent quite a bit of time yesterday talking about his life, highs and lows.
It's so interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that comment.
Come on.
No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
You know, we're doing live TV.
Hey, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
All right, you got a show that you're doing tonight.
We are.
You know, a lot of people.
We are. Where it comes raw and it's the real truth.
Yeah, a lot of
it's
people
the
are
truth.
Be there to see your show. Just tell us a bit about it.
You know, it speaks for itself. Everyone saw the show.
All right. It's a Broadway production. It went to Vegas. It went to actually 28 cities in the United States. And we're really, really proud to bring it here. And we're actually going to Monaco on October 9th. We're going to be in Monte Carlo.
Right. Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rat piece of shit like you.
Come on.
Hey, Mike is too real. Nah. Like, I hear it.
You know, it speaks for itself. Everyone saw the show.
All right. It's a Broadway production. It went to Vegas. It went to actually 28 cities in the United States. And we're really, really proud to bring it here. And we're actually going to Monaco on October 9th. We're going to be in Monte Carlo.
Right. Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rat piece of shit like you.
Come on, Mike.
No, because you're a piece of shit.
All right,
You really didn't have to
we're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming.
The mayor's laughing. The mayor is laughing. The mayor was laughing. The mayor was laughing because he's like, "Ah, you deserved it. You deserved it. You deserved it." Okay, so he didn't initially walk out. There was one thing where he walked out. Was it not this interview? But even anyway, whether he walked out or not, which he obviously didn't, it still is something I've been talking about. Like, say what's on your mind. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's see. All right. When Mike Tyson says, "What are you going to do about it?" There's nothing you can do. Facts. Thanks for coming. F you. The best interview exchange ever. Hey, the realism. Passive aggressive people think they can slide insults under the radar without people getting agitated because they do so with a smile or a friendly tone. It's sickening. And it's absolutely true because it doesn't just happen on a professional level in terms of entertainment or whatever. It happens in everyday life. And it comes across with like, how do you deal with that situation? Because, obviously there's things you can say and do that can cost you, you know what I mean? So it's good that Mike Tyson's at a point where, there's nothing they can really do or say about him because it's like, at the end of the day, when you think about it, he is known as the baddest man on the planet, despite that rigged fight against Jake Paul, but he still is the baddest man on the planet. And this was obviously ages ago. But the point I am trying to make is when you're dealing with someone or when someone's dealing with you, you've got to know how to handle yourself. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's like if you compare all 3 interviews that I've reacted to, the difference is in how they all reacted. Yeah. Both Lisa Rios and Iron Mike, they both handled themselves completely well. Like they both handled themselves well. To the point where Mike Tyson, because he is also media trained as well, don't get that twisted. He's so used to the media, he's able to find a way to compose himself, but also use his words. Do you get it? He's able to still use his words, to sit there and use his words. Lisa, on the other hand, she may not be used to media, but she's able to still say, you know what? Listen, I know what this is. I don't respect what this is. You don't respect me enough, and you're still talking about this. All right, cool. I'm gone. You know what I mean? And I'm glad it was still caught on camera that she said it's her God-given right to not talk about things that she doesn't want to talk about. Do you know what I mean? What Fat Joe put her through. You know what I mean? She already said it was legally. She said and she still respected Fat Joe in the beginning. So it's the thing of that didn't need to go left in the first place. It didn't need to. Because she was still respecting Fat Joe enough to the point where, anyway. So now, obviously, you got that. But then, Dame, that situation, again, he handled it in an immature way. Because all he needed to say was, look, there's no need. In fact, he's the one that brought up Jay-Z. Let's be real. He's the one that brought up Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So that's on him. But even then, he's saying, it's okay. Like, he's the one that's okaying it as well. So it is what it is. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's like, if you don't want to talk about Jay-Z and you think that everyone wants you to talk about Jay-Z, are you really gonna just be man enough and say, listen, I don't want to talk about Jay-Z anymore? regardless of what he's going through, I don't want to talk about Jay-Z. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about my businesses. My son sells cookies. Nah, you know, you know. Anyway, all jokes aside, listen, thank you for watching. I'll be on here next time, probably tomorrow or the day after. But anyway, make sure you watch every single video on this platform. Make sure you also do the right thing by relaxing yourself during these holidays. You know what I'm saying? Get me? If I'm not on before the new year, Happy New Year. If I am on here before the new year, it's still a Happy New Year anyway. All right. So anyway, yeah.